A wall of mud and rock tore through the Nepal-Tibet border this morning. Entire stretches of riverside towns are gone. At least 95 people are confirmed dead. Hundreds more, including tourists from more than 24 countries, are still missing. The surge hit around 9 a.m. local time on Wednesday, August 26th, in Rasuwa district, just north of Kathmandu. Water exploded down the Bhote Koshi River, then poured into the Trishuli. Sayaf-Rubesi and Timure, the gateway toward Langtang and the China border crossing at Rasuwa Gadi, took the first blow. The flood then raced downstream through Nuakot, Dading, Chitwan, Gorkha, and beyond. Videos verified by newsrooms show a bridge vanishing in seconds and multi-story buildings collapsing into brown water. In Trishuli Bazaar, whole blocks of houses now sit in a river of silt. This was not ordinary monsoon rain in Rasuwa. Nepal's flood forecasters said local rainfall alone does not explain the surge. Officials and climate researchers say the leading theory is this: a modest earthquake on the Tibetan side, reported around 8:37 a.m., may have shaken loose an ice and rock avalanche on the Lehende Kola, a tributary that feeds the Bhote Koshi. The debris likely dammed the river, then failed. A sudden outburst flood. Satellite analysis also points to a rock mass that gave way near the border. That pattern is becoming more familiar in the Himalayas. Steep valleys, unstable slopes, warming glaciers, and towns built tight against the river. Nepal police say at least 95 bodies have been recovered across several districts. The count is expected to rise. China has reported deaths and hundreds missing on the Tibet side after a mudslide hit Girong Port, the land crossing. The Nepal Tourism Board has listed hundreds of travelers as unaccounted for, both Nepali and foreign. Indian pilgrims heading toward Mount Kailash and Lake Mansarovar make up the largest foreign group. Also missing, travelers from the United States, the United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, Malaysia, South Africa, and other countries. Security forces, customs staff, and hydropower workers are among those still out of contact. Some of the missing were in the area for the Janai Purnima season and the Gosai Kunda trek. Helicopters could not land at first because the water was too high. The army has since airlifted more than 100 people. India and China have been asked to help. President Xi Jinping called for an all-out search on the Chinese side. 19 motorable bridges and about 40 kilometers of road are gone. The main approach toward Kathmandu from that corridor is cut. Roughly 430 megawatts of power, more than a tenth of Nepal's hydropower capacity, is offline. Hydropower sites along the valley, including projects with South Korean workers, were hit. Authorities warn the danger is not over. Debris is still lodged upstream. A second surge is possible. If you have family or friends who are in Rasuwa, Langtang, or on the Kailash Mansarovar route, contact your embassy and Nepal's tourist police hotlines. Numbers are in the description. This is one of Nepal's worst disasters since the 2015 earthquake. The search is still in the first day. The numbers will change. If this helped you understand what happened, subscribe for follow-ups on the rescue. Stay safe if you are in the Trishuli or Narayani Basin. Move away from the riverbanks.